is powerful. My voice can change the world. Change the world. I will give of myself. I will give of myself. I will reach out my hand. I will reach out my hand. I will use this heart I've been given to take a stand. I have a voice. My voice is powerful. My voice can change the world. I have a voice. My voice is powerful. My voice can change the world. Change the world. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech haolam she'asanu b'tselem Elohim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech haolam she'asanu b'tselem Elohim. I have a voice. My voice is powerful. My voice can change the world. I have a voice. My voice is powerful. My voice can change the world. Change the world. I will fight for the truth. I will fight for the truth. I'll stand up for what's right. I'll stand up for what's right. I will use this strength I've been given to be the light. I have a voice. My voice is powerful. My voice can change the world. I have a voice. My voice is powerful. My voice can change the world. I have a voice. My voice is powerful. My voice can change the world. I have a voice. My voice is powerful. My voice can change the world. Change the world.
Good evening, Shabbat Shalom, Purim Shpiel. It is so good to get to be here with you this evening. You may have noticed things look just a little bit different. If you're here with us in the room, you see that we've made an awful lot of space because Cantor Kalix and I are going to have some really fun service leaders joining us just a little bit later in the service. And if you're in the room, you may have noticed everyone looks a little more colorful than the average Shabbat service. Bring in a little extra light, bring in a little bit of extra joy. For indeed, we are in the month of Adar. We are indeed in the holiday of Purim. La Yehudim Haita Ora. For the Jews, there is light and joy, gladness and honor. Those words on the screen before you. slide as we find the blessing for the Shabbat evening candles. It is a pleasure to invite forward Kim Rulo and Jess Silverman, who've been so instrumental in helping us prepare for this evening to kindle the lights of Shabbat behind us. Steph, if you would grab that wider camera angle so we can grab Kim and Jess. Words of the Hadodi. Thank you both so much as we continue singing our way into Shabbat words of the Hadodi.
La 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 la,
excitement in this room, we need to begin with an apology for those who are joining us online. Cantor Kalix and I are using one big choral microphone designed to capture all of our young service leaders a bit later. But when we were testing it, we forgot about the ambient sound of the piano. It's not ideal for those who are online, but by the time we get to our Purim Shpiel, it absolutely will be. So hang with us, friends. Friends in the room, I invite you to turn one to another to continue our welcoming by wishing one another a Shabbat Shalom, happy Purim. This Shabbat service has all of the energy of Purim filled into it, so you might as well stay standing as we turn to page 28 in our prayer book as we continue with words of Baruch Hu. Now in the English on page 33 on the bottom of the page. Wisdom and wonder, passion and instruction, story and symbol, all these things your Torah gives to us, and the more we devote ourselves to it, the more it grows and gives. What could be a truer token of your abiding love than this holiest of your works, and the living language that gives it form? Baruch atah Adonai, Ohei Amo Yisrael. Pages 34 and 35. Shabbat not only because we celebrate Purim, but because tomorrow we get to celebrate the bat mitzvah of a tremendous young woman. So friends, as you find your seats, Autumn, would you join us to lead us in words of Ve'ahavta found on page 36 in our prayer book? One of my favorite teachings this time of year is that in Jewish tradition there are not one but 4 New Years. And there's a New Year celebrated between today's holiday of Purim and the upcoming holiday of Passover. And if you think about those 2 holidays, they could not be any more different. For on Passover, it is the story of everything God did for us. And in the story of Purim, God's name isn't mentioned a single time. It is the story of what we have learned to do for ourselves. Underpinning it all, though, are the lessons that we've taken from our history, the learnings and understandings imbued within us. And so as we offer these words of Mi Chamocha on page 40, we do so mindful that that attitude of gratitude and that thanksgiving resides within us as we strive each day to bring God's presence into this world. Page 40. So beautifully leading us in words of Ve'ahavta, you notice that big smile on Autumn's face, her smile knowing that she got to come back up right away, and it made me so happy. We'll invite Autumn Kennedy forward again as we invite you to rise with her as we continue on pages 46 and following in our prayer books, the words of our Shabbat evening Amidah, pages 46 and following.
Stop.
Friends, you are welcome to be seated as we turn in our prayer books words of Oseh Shalom, a prayer for peace so needed in this world. This prayer can be found on page 62 or on the words of the screen before you. Our prayer for those who are ill can be found on page 253. And if there are loved ones you are thinking of in need of our prayers of healing this evening, I invite you to share their names as you are comfortable, as my eyes meet yours. Blessed are you, God. It brings a measure of comfort to all who are ill. And together we say, Amen. Page 253. Only 7:25, and I need you to promise you're not going to get used to this. But I'd invite you to turn to page 282 and to rise as you do for words of Aleinu L'Shabbat. Page 282 on the bottom of the page.
Aleinu L'Shabbat, Adon HaKol.
to be seated. As at this time in our service, we call to our memories our loved ones who are no longer with us. This Shabbat, we mark the yahrzeit, the commemoration of the passing of Louis Baker, Flora Beck, Gussie Berlin, Gloria Golding Burnson, Edith Bauer, Robert A. Cohen, Ida Cowan, Deborah K. Cole, Harry Davis, Lily Ferenczi, Hilda Finkel, Rabbi Philip Frankel, Harry Freeman, Erwin H. Friedman, Shirley Friedman, Paul Gerhardt, Paul Getty, Leon Gilden, Melvin Gittleman, Miriam Marlene Gold, Theodore Goldberg, Morris Goldman, Shirley Goldman, Max Gomberg, Minnie Gottsman, David Herman, Anna Hirsch, Lillian Kathleen Julian, Minnie Kalinsky, Samuel Kalinsky, David Kaufman, Jeremy Robert Kindler, Russell Lean, Frank Lovner, Salem Harris Lumish, Edna Matoski, Sylvia Meyer, Isaac Oppenheim, Seymour Perlas, Dan Presser, Ruben Reznikoff, Florence Robinson, Phyllis Ross, Sarah Sadowski, Dietrich Schwartzwelder, Morris Joseph Sharapan, Aaron Silver, Rebecca Silver, Samuel Simkin, Harry A. Sobel, Judith R. Sobel, Alan Sperling, Nora Tabak, William Topolsky, Dorothy S. Trachtenberg, Marjorie Turian, Bernard S. Westerman, Alberta Wexler, and Shifra Weiss. If there are others whom you are remembering at this time, or if I've inadvertently mispronounced the name of a loved one, I would invite you to share their name now. May their memories be an everlasting blessing. Together with those who mourn, I invite you to rise in sympathy and support as you are able, as together we affirm the words on page 294 in our text, page 294. Yitkada, Yitkada, Shmei Rabba, Me'alman Yivrach Yirtei, Yamlik Malchutei, B'chayet Hom, Yomet Hom, B'chayet D'chol Beit Yisrael, B'hagavah U'zman Karev V'yimru Amen. Yehei Shmei Rabba Me'barach, Ye'olam V'amei Maya, Yitbarach V'yishtabach, Yitahar, Yitkamam, Yitnaseh, Yitadar, Yitalel, Yitalal, Shmei Kusha, B'richu, Le'olam Yimol, B'chata B'shirata, Tishkata B'nechamata, Damiram Yalma V'yimru Amen. Yehei Shalom Rabba B'Shemaya, L'chaim Aleinu V'Yalkol Yisrael, V'yimru Amen. L'seh Shalom V'yirumah, U'yaseh Shalom, Aleinu V'Yalkol Yisrael, V'yimru Amen. May God who makes peace in the highest of heaven make peace for us and for all who mourn. And together we say, Amen. Amen. You are welcome to be seated. In case in the chaos that follows, I don't get a chance to say it. Autumn, you are amazing. Tomorrow is going to be even better. All tov to you and your family on a joyous simcha, enriching our Purim festivities. So, congratulations. Thank you to everyone who has put in the time, effort, and energy to lead us in our Purim Shpiel. So just to set the stage for what you should expect, in a few moments' time, we're going to invite forward some to help us hold open the Megillah. We're going to share in the blessings and a reading to hear the sounds of our traditional text before we join in something of an untraditional retelling that may be just a little bit more fun. Cantor Kalix and I may really enjoy this, but I think you're going to enjoy what we have next. And so, if I could get Dave and Ben and Hannah, would you join us? Absolutely. And can we get the slightly larger pulpit? Fantastic. Dave, would you join me over on this side? And I'll be the very end of the text. On the side. And we're going to spread you guys out all across the floor. Come toward me just a little bit. Sorry, friends at home. Would you grab onto that? And then Hannah, Margaret, would you grab the very end of this? That's good. There we go. So, you're welcome to unroll it or not. There's no text there, so feel free to grab onto it. All right, friends, and Cantor, we have before us the blessing. We have before us the blessings for the reading of the Megillah that are on the screen. Are we singing or saying these?
We're singing it.
Fantastic.
Asher Shalom mitzvotav, v'tzivanu al mikra Megillah. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, she'asa nisim l'avoteinu v'imotenu, v'yabim lahem b'zman hazeh.
Awesome. All right. Chapter 1, the beginning of our story.
Vayhi b'yamei Achashverosh, Achashverosh, Hamolech mehodu ve'arkush, Sheba b'esrim v'yaham elidam, v'yamim hahem keshevet hamelech Achashverosh, al kisei malchuto, asher b'shishan hamirat, shishna shalosh lemocho, asah mishteh, b'chol sarav ve'avadav, chel paras u'madai, apartamim, v'sarei hamedinot lefanav.
Go to our next text coming to us from Esther chapter 2, verses 16 and 17 as we get some of our main characters.
ותלקח אסתר אל המלך אחשוורוש אל בית מלכותו בחודש העשירי ובחודש טבת בשנה 7 למלכותו ויאהב המלך את אסתר מכל הנשים ותשחק בחסד לפניו מכל הבתולות וישם כתר מלכות בראשה וימליכיה תחת ושתי.
Continuing in chapter 3, you're gonna hear it, and I trust you all know what to do. Listen closely. Our text continues in chapter 5. It's getting more serious.
Thank you. Sorry.
continues chapter 7. All right, so friends, I imagine you enjoyed that as much as I did, and thank you, Cantor Kalix, for leading us in a beautiful recitation. But just in case you were hoping to get a little bit of color commentary, a few more understandings, thank you, of what it is we heard this evening. We've had a group of folks from Temple, young and young at heart alike, who have been working on how to creatively teach us this text from a movie I think many in this room have enjoyed. Give us just one quick second.
Introducing the Temple Emmanuel Spielers.
Is there any chance I could borrow my coffee?
Gather around, everyone. Gather around for story time.
Gathering for story.
You know, throughout history, the Jewish people have faced some pretty tough enemies. Time and time again, people tried to destroy us, but guess what? They failed every single time. This story's a special one. Why? Because everything changed due to one extraordinary woman, Esther. And you're gonna love this story. It has everything. A powerful king, a wicked villain, a secret identity, and of course a brave heroine, discovering the person she was destined to be. But to truly understand Esther's story, we have to go back to the very beginning. Weeping by the edge of the water, long as we can remember, and I will tell you why. They banished us from the lands of our fathers, and so we wept by the waters. For Zion we lay down and cried. The King Cyrus decreed that the Jews they read they can't return to the land so yearned. It turns out we Jews rather liked it here, so we stayed in place.
See the mountain you have here in Persia, it's lovely, and so we know that we can't go. This diaspora's better than our land, so comfy, so we don't go. If we go, we don't know what's coming, so we don't go.
We thought that everybody here in Shushan was so happy
so we know the lessons show. We can learn from the story of bravery amazing, so we can know how far we'll go.
The Jews were now living in the kingdom of Persia after the exile from Israel. The king of Persia, Ahasuerus, held grand feasts to show off his wealth, but his queen Vashti refused his command to display her beauty. The king, embarrassed and angry, took away her crown.
Wait, you know what? That's not fair.
Yeah, she said no and she's getting punished. Not cool.
You're right. It wasn't cool, but that's what happened. And it's important to know because sometimes even not so cool moments set the stage for something extraordinary. You see, the king now needed a new queen, and that's where our story really begins. The king decided to hold a grand search for his new queen. And this wasn't just any search. It was like a royal talent show or beauty contest. Girls from all over the kingdom came to the palace, excited for their chance to become queen.
Wait, you mean they had a real beauty pageant with fancy dresses and everything?
That's right, they had sparkling gowns, shiny jewelry, and the girls even had months of special beauty treatments. But it wasn't just about looks. The king was also looking for someone special, someone kind and wise. The palace was buzzing with excitement. Everyone wanted to impress the king. One of these girls was Hadassah, a kind and gentle orphan girl raised by her loving cousin, Mordecai. Mordecai knew that Hadassah would have to go to the palace for the beauty pageant despite her protests. And Mordecai was afraid that something would happen to her if the king knew she was Jewish. So she was given a new name, Esther.
The king stopped and talked to several of the potential queens, but no one quite captured his heart.
What is your name?
I am Esther of Shushan, my king.
Esther of Shushan. Tell me, what would you bring to my palace as queen?
Well, my liege, I understand the importance of teamwork. I know how hard it can be to go into this world alone. The people of Persia need one another, and they need a king who is supported by a woman who loves her people. And I do.
She's kind and wise and beautiful. This is the queen I've been looking for.
Esther's beauty and humility may have made her a standout with the king, but little did anyone know just how brave and extraordinary this Esther of Shushan would turn out to be. Even with the new queen, not all was good for the Jews. Over in front of the palace gates, two guards, Bigtum and Teresh, were up to no good.
The night, Teresh. The king won't see it coming, Big Two, but are we really ready? He's down on his luck because we're playing the game. We'll lose the little king and first one learning. Don't be afraid of your destiny. This will be your legacy. You harness that jealousy. I know it's right down inside. I just gotta believe the king won't notice
But wait, who should be walking by at just the right moment?
An assassination? Not on my watch.
Let's go!
Mordecai secretly saved the king's life that day. But back in the palace, trouble was brewing. A new prime minister had risen to power, a man named Haman. Haman thought of himself as a demigod and made all of Shushan bow before him as he went by.
As far as I can bow. I mean, why wouldn't they bow to me? I'm practically a deity, a demigod, I tell you.
Wait, why wouldn't Mordecai bow if Haman was like a demigod? Shouldn't everyone bow to him?
Great question. Haman. Care to explain?
I don't explain. I command! Bow to me, peasants!
I bow to no one.
But I'm practically perfect. A demigod, I tell you. The only way is to bow. Down, now!
I don't bow to self-proclaimed demigod. I and others only bow to one God, and that's the God of our ancestors, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
So, as you can see, the guy thought he was a pretty big deal. But Haman wasn't just full of himself. Oh no, he had a plan. A terrible, no good, very bad plan.
Power I wield, Prime Minister of Persia. The king himself trusts me with the royal seal, the heart of the Persian Empire. I am Haman! Mordecai
All history is filled with both the bitter and the sweet, and so it's important to remember those moments to truly appreciate our journey. And here's the thing. As I told you in the beginning of this story, time and time again, people have tried to destroy the Jewish people, but every single time we endure. And our resilience is rooted in a history of stories of wayfinding or forging our way forward, even when the path seems impossible. By remembering our journeys and where we've been, we find who we are. And that's how the Jewish people survive, by never stopping, never giving up, and always choosing the path to be who we are.
So, this is also a story about finding your way.
Exactly. Even though the worst of the story was still ahead, the Jews have always found happiness and joy, even in the darkest of times. Take note, this wasn't the first or the last time that someone came for the Jews. And they tried to wipe us out, but they failed. And that's why we say, Hayahudim, HaTorah, Besason, Beikar. Hayahudim, HaTorah, Besason, Beikar.
The Jews were happy and light, but still the fight was coming right up the way. They still say, we Jews have made it this far. We've earned every scar. We know who we are, who we are. And so the Sabbath ends. We say these words and call upon our past. We keep these triumphs in our mind, and when it's time to fight again, we know the way.
We are resilient against every foe.
We tell these stories to remember that we made it every time. Mordecai learns of Haman's evil plan to kill his people. He stands outside the palace, heartbroken, and a word of his sadness reaches his cousin, Queen Esther. She summons Mordecai. He explains everything and urges her to go to the king and beg for her people's lives. At first, Esther is scared. Approaching the king without an invitation could mean death.
Wait a minute. So this Haman, Prime Minister of Persia under my husband, the king, drew a number out of a bag to pick a date to kill all the Jews, including me, his new wife?
The real question you must ask yourself right now is who do you think you are meant to be? Maybe this very moment is the reason you are queen. Esther, you must know there's nowhere you won't go that I won't leave you. I and all the Jews in Persia will support you the whole way.
Why did you encourage me to travel to the palace and be his queen? Why me? Maybe I'm not the right person to do this. Choose someone else.
You may be a long way from home. It is not your fault. I never should have put so much on your shoulders. I know a girl from Shushan. She stood apart from the crowd, and now she's queen of the Persian people.
loves her people. I am the girl who loves her king, but he won't call me. You are the leader of the Jews of Shushan. We are descended from Israelites who were banished from Jerusalem. They call me. We have made it against all odds. We live despite how they try. I am a product of these fighters, and now I see that I cannot wait for the king. It must be me, and I can't know how it will go. But if I do not act, then it will be our ending. And so I know that I must go. I am Queen Esther.
Watch out for the king, people! Watch out for the king!
With courage, Queen Esther stood before the king. She revealed Haman's wicked plot to destroy her people.
My king, I have kept a secret until now. I am now Queen Esther of Persia, but I will always be Hadassah of Shushan. And I am Jewish, and my people are in danger because of your Prime Minister Haman. If you care for me, spare my life and the lives of my people.
Haman! You have betrayed me and my queen. Guard, take him away.
I can't do this! There's a chicken in the cake!
So Haman was punished for his evil deeds, and Mordecai became the new prime minister. Together, Mordecai and Esther wrote this tale in the Megillah so future generations would never forget. And that's the end of our story, children. We can let the grown-ups in now.
Grandma Esther, I didn't know you were picking me up today.
When I heard you were hearing the story that Mordecai and I wrote all those years ago, I knew I'd have to come see you today. You see, you too, my sweet granddaughter, are part of this story. You and all our children are the heart of our people. We've passed this story, and indeed all of these stories, down from generation to generation, Lador Vador, so that you can remember that with courage, hope, and unity, we can overcome anything.
Oh my goodness, that's Queen Esther. She came to see us today.
That's right, I came to see all of you. I heard you were telling my story today, and I wanted to be a witness to it being told to the next generation. Israel continues to be. Pass this down to you. You're who we're meant to be. Children are just
We're here! No longer the Jews live hiding, saying so Esther and threat.
of our people, a living legend, and she's even married to the king. Together they saved the Jews, and they taught us to be free. What's next? How much better could it be? Unless she was also friends with me.
Yeah, right. Look, there she is.
Welcome, my great Queen Esther.
I wonder what she has brought us.
The area that needs inspecting. There's always something to fix in town.
The people believe in her. That's right. The people believe.
I know I just heard the story, but could you tell it again?
Anything for you, my sweet granddaughter. The Jews will remain here in peace, and we will not bow to bullies. Shushan is home, it is the place we're meant to be.
We're here. Esther, she points us to the future of our diaspora, connected to the Zion Sea. Thank the Lord, we're here.
Where we're
meant to be.
Our children can be free.
We hand this world to you.
You're who we're meant to be, who we're meant to be.
All right. Thank you so much for a fabulous evening of Shoshana, Shabbat Shalom, and Chag Purim Sameach.
Wait, there's one last thing. Wait, there's one last thing, y'all. One last thing. One last thing. One last thing. Hold on. Miss McFerrin? Bring it up!
Yeah, we should get a picture.
Very well done. Thank you.
Oh, say shalom, bimroma. Oh, say shalom, bimroma. Hu ya'aseh, hu ya'aseh, hu ya'aseh shalom. Hu ya'aseh, hu ya'aseh, hu ya'aseh shalom. Hu ya'aseh, hu ya'aseh, hu ya'aseh shalom. Aleinu. Be the one who makes peace, bring peace down, bring peace down. Be the one who makes peace, bring peace down, bring peace down. Be the one who makes peace, bring peace down, bring peace down. Be the one who makes peace, bring peace down, bring peace down. Oh, say shalom, bimroma. Oh, say shalom, bimroma. Hu ya'aseh, hu ya'aseh, hu ya'aseh shalom. Hu ya'aseh, hu ya'aseh, hu ya'aseh shalom. Hu ya'aseh, hu ya'aseh, hu ya'aseh shalom. Aleinu. Be the one who makes peace, bring peace down, bring peace down. Be the one who makes peace, bring peace down